go for it.
I could start. What's kind of been the biggest adjustment coming here, playing from high school to the college level so far?
I think just the speed. I mean, I came from a broken foot, so like my junior to senior year, I broke it. And like coming there, it's like the high school level, so that speed so it's a little bit slower. But then coming here from being out this summer to now, it's a little bit quicker. Obviously, everybody's a lot taller, stronger, faster. So, but I mean, it's been helpful being out there and being able to figure it out.
And Coach said you're kind of the only true point guard. How does that feel that you're going to step right into the action?
It's awesome. It's obviously a confidence booster. I feel like it's just kind of what I've been doing my whole life, just managing and being that point guard on the team that everybody needs. So just being able to hear that from him is really a huge confidence.
Going into Mackey for the first time tomorrow with a full sold-out crowd, being a freshman, being a point guard, how do you handle those nerves, inevitable nerves I feel like anybody would have?
Oh, I already got it now. Yeah, no, it's just always like that. I mean, until tip-off, till the ball goes up, I'm fine. But, I mean, I'm always going to be nervous. I'm always going to be jitterish. So I'm just looking forward to it, though.
What did you do during the summer to make sure that you were caught up so that you were ready to get out on the floor? The transition was as smooth as it could have been for you.
Yeah, no, I was just trying to get in, work out the weight room, lost some muscle, obviously lower half because I've been out. But just really just that, and then just keep focused and being positive with myself because, like, obviously I'm here for a reason. Everybody's here for a reason. You're good enough to play here. That's why you're here. So just being able to have that confidence every day going into it really helped me.
Like for the scheme part, for the running of the offense and
Yep.
stuff like that, it was a film study? Was it other things that where you just tried to stay up?
It was a combination of all.
Yeah.
I mean, film study obviously, but I mean just repetition of it. I mean, this is like totally different to like what a normal team, like my high school, like we had like maybe 20 total plays. We have like 800 total plays. So like it's definitely different, but it's exciting, and now I kind of got a hang of it. It's been really helpful.
Then when you first started getting back in the flow of things, just how was that transition? Where are you at today?
Feels so much better, so much better. I mean, just coming in from those right when school started is when practice started, so that's when I started going. So from there to now, there's a huge difference, and I'm just really glad I'm able to get over that hump and wasn't kind of slow.
And you know all 800 players right now.
About 700 of them. There's a couple I ask about, but yeah, yes.
What would you say your biggest takeaway from this weekend's scrimmage was as a team and just as an individual player?
I mean, it's totally different. I mean, you're playing against your guys every day. They know what you're doing. They know the plays. They know what your skills are, what you're good at, what you're bad at. So, like, they try to get you in certain things. But being able to be in that scrimmage playing against a different opponent is definitely awesome just because they don't know what you're doing. You get to compete against someone else. You get to beat up on other people. So it's just obviously really better for us and super exciting.
What keeps your head from spinning, given not only are you preparing to play as a freshman in the Big Ten, but the responsibility you're presumably going to carry for this team? That's a lot.
I think just confidence and just how I hold myself. I think that's just how I was wired. I mean, like that's who I am. I'm gonna play my hardest. I'm obviously not the tallest on the court, so I'm just gonna play hard and hopefully it works out.
Have you ever played with a post before where they were the kind of the focal point of what you were doing?
Not at all.
That's what I thought.
My high school guys, we were all 6'3", 6'4", not tall, so no.
So what's the adjustment been there? Is it more focus on your part? Is it more the actual execution of getting the ball inside? Or
I think it's just trying to get it in there. Obviously 7'4", so I mean there's not a lot of people out there you can practice with that with. So it's kind of a big target as well. You can kind of just throw it up there and it'll go get it.
Yeah.
So that's been real helpful.
you feel like, are there any ways you have to, I guess, craft your game from high school to this level in terms of the things that maybe worked at high school that might be different now?
Definitely with passing, just being able to play off 2 feet. I mean, I've been able to jump in the air and make passes and do crazy stuff that I get yelled at here for. So just being able to trying to balance that out and be smarter that way. Also, change of speed is huge. So just being able to use my quickness on certain things, be able to slow down and get them to collect and then go after again. So I mean, it's just a combination of things.
You and Fletcher both seem to have a certain unflappability about you. Is that just innate for both of you? And
I think for sure.
How much does that
both
matter right now?
Yeah. We're just very competitive people. We live together, so I mean, it's the same thing. Whether it's video games, cards, basketball, we're gonna have that chip on our shoulder, and we're all looking forward to have and attain the same goal.
Once you're able to brush off those nerves tomorrow, just what are your goals for the scrimmage? What are the things that you're most looking to take out of it before you start looking ahead to the start of the regular season?
I think just getting better every day. I mean, there's something that you can get better at. Like in the scrimmage, I feel like defensively I could have got up more and pressured on full court. So I feel like I'm going to try to work on that tomorrow. Obviously getting the offense and getting the guys in places where they can be successful.
How have you been able to build chemistry with a bunch of different types of big men on the same roster?
It's definitely just everyday repetition stuff. So obviously in practices it's different. Also off the court we're all super close. Like they was talking about last year, maybe they weren't like that, but this year, like if we're not on the court together, we're in groups together doing something. Like we went paintballing a couple of weekends ago. We went to movies. We go do stuff like that. We play Xbox together. So it's just like an awesome, I don't know, thing to have with all your team.
Just having to guard 94 feet. Have you done that before, and how do you avoid that first little reach in? I know how aggressive you are in terms of wanting to take the ball from people.
It's definitely a huge adjustment. I mean, usually in high school it's like 2 possessions. I'll get up, press, and then a little tired, and then kind of get back. But here it's totally different. You got to be in shape for that. So it's definitely going to be different and a little hard for me, but I'll hopefully be able to get over the hump and figure it out.
It's always jumped out how when you pass the shooters, they get it right where they need it, and it seems like they shoot better off your passes than a lot of other people's. Is that just kind of something you have or you don't? Is that just a natural kind of thing, getting at the shooters where they need it?
I think it's just something natural. I mean, I also in like practices and stuff, I try to do that. It's like when I'm throwing over the head passes or jumping in the air, throwing a pass, I try to get it in that spot to where they can get it and be successful. Because obviously, like you said, like I'm trying to get them in that where they can like get in their pocket and go up. So if I can get it there and they can make that shot, their percentage goes up, which helps me out in the end.
Thank you, Braden.